Sean, how does it feel to be in an All-Ireland final?
Obviously delighted, excited you could say. It's something that all players probably want to be in. It's kind of what you dream of, so just looking forward to it now the next day, and just kind of the quicker it comes the better, you could say.
And what's the buzz like around Galway since you've made it into the final? Like, we've even seen it against Kerry afterwards, the scenes of the crowds cheering in Croke Park, it just meant a lot to them.
Oh, obviously a lot of excitement. You see flags going up now and bunting around. It's great to see. Even kind of going around down to your club pitch, you see a lot of young lads out kicking football, practicing, and it's a huge buzz for the county, and it is great to see.
And it'll definitely drive all those young kids on, seeing this now, seeing that you're in the final. I'm sure for you, I think it was 2001, the last All-Ireland. Do you remember that?
I was only a young lad then. I was only 3 or 4 at the time, so I don't fully remember it, but obviously looking back on videos of it, there was a great excitement at that time as well, and it's great for the county. There's a good football tradition, you could say, in the county, and it's great to be back in the big leagues, you could say.
And Padraic came in 3 years ago. Obviously he's a massive name in Galway football for what he's done on the pitch. Then he came in to manage yous, and what has it been like since he's came in?
Oh, it was obviously probably great for the team to get such probably a hero to a lot of us. Kind of growing up, he would have been around that age where we would have been young lads watching him, and he's just instilled that confidence in us that we can and should be in All-Ireland finals, competing for that and give that belief in the team. So it's obviously great to have him in as manager.
He said when he first came in that he wanted to win an All-Ireland for Galway. That was what he wanted to do in his first year, and obviously he's 3 years in now. He's obviously been building. Did he instill that belief in you? Did you have it, or did you, when you heard him say that in that first year, did you say, wow, geez, is that achievable, or did you believe, yeah, we can do this?
As a player, in fairness, you need to have that belief. If you're going in kind of fearing it or not fully believing it, it's not going to work out. So obviously when he came in, first 2 years was rough. It was a bit during the pandemic as well, so it was tough to get everyone together, but obviously we got a clean run this year, good trainings put in, and obviously just delighted to be here now.
And it hasn't been easy. You've had a few tough games to get to this point. Mayo, you kicked it all off with a really tough game against them. I think everybody knew then you arrived in the championship, and then you had Leitrim, there was Roscommon, and then obviously that Armagh game that everybody's talking about, because what a game of football, it was unbelievable. So do you think all those games have really stood to you now?
Exactly, it's a great experience. As I said, we kind of focused on one game at a time. We never kind of looked past it. So we started with, as I said, Mayo, and it was a good result. Got over the line in the end after a couple of late scores. Moved on to Leitrim, then Roscommon, then moving on then to the All-Ireland series, Armagh. There was a great battle. They're a great side, and I was delighted to get over the line. And then obviously the semi-final the last day against Kerry, it was another tough kind of cagey battle, but again got over the line, and now our last step, you could say, and just, as I said earlier, just looking forward to it.
And you face Kerry now. Did you watch, obviously, Dublin Kerry? I'm sure you did.
Obviously, yeah, just kind of reviewing the game. They're a great side. They've got threats everywhere. 6 scoring forwards, 7 or 8 even off the bench. They've had just a great bunch of players there, and they have a good fight as well. So it's going to be a tough battle. And
for you, captain in the side, what does that mean to you?
I try not to let it affect me, but obviously it's a huge honour. It's a huge privilege to be captain of the side, and it's as I said, I try not to let it affect me. You don't want to get caught up in it all and let it affect your game. So I decided to just do my own thing, and hopefully the result takes care of then.
And what's the buzz and atmosphere like at the minute within the team?
Obviously just excitement, you could say. All-Ireland final, first time here for all of us. So you could say we don't have the experience, but it's something we don't fear, and it's something we look forward to.
What was the dressing room like when you went in from the Derry game?
You could guess now, just obviously excitement. Delighted to get into an All-Ireland final, but we knew there was another step. It wasn't job done or anything. There was another step coming, so that's what we're kind of focused into now.
And what would it mean to you, the team, and I suppose all the Galway people, to actually win the All-Ireland?
As I said, just be a massive honour and a privilege. It's something you dream of as a young lad. So now being captain as well, it just gives that extra bit of honour and privilege, but I'm just looking forward to it now and can't wait.
Brilliant, Sean. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.